All right, section 2. This is on sleeps and dreams. The sleep cycle is made up of 4 stages of sleep and REM sleep. Sleep serves an important physical and psychological needs, and common sleep problems include insomnia, nightmares, night terrors, sleepwalking, sleep apnea, and narcolepsy. Our main idea: sleeping and dreaming are essential to human health, although many questions remain. Some people are troubled by various sleep problems. There are 3 reading-focused questions. What is the sleep cycle? How have psychologists explored the importance of sleep and dreams, and what are sleep problems? First, we'll take a look at daydreaming. It's a common and quite normal variation of consciousness in which attention shifts to memories, expectations, desires, or fantasies, and away from the immediate situation. Most people daydream every day, however, it's much more common amongst younger adults. And daydreams serve valuable functions such as planning and problem solving. So we'll do a little tiny experiment called the white bear experiment. Speak continuously for 1 minute about anything that comes to your mind. Do not think about a white bear, though. Go ahead, 1 minute. How did you do? Did you think about the white bear? This experiment was done with college students in the United States. The vast majority of them could not speak for a minute without talking about the white bear. Why? Trying to suppress a thought or keep it out of your mind can result in an obsession over the very thought you seek to escape. Yet when you do not try to censor your thoughts but let them wander, unwanted and unpleasant thoughts often become less prominent. Think about if you ever get a song stuck in your head and how it just won't go away. There are 3 main biological rhythms to our bodies. And first is circadian rhythms, and these occur once during a 24-hour period, and an example would be the sleep-wake cycle. There's ultradian rhythms, which occur more than once a day, and the various stages of sleep each night are an example, and infradian rhythms, which occur once a month or a season, like bears hibernating. Much of how people, animals, and plants function is governed by the circadian rhythms, or our biological clocks. Circadian rhythms in humans include a sequence of bodily changes that occurs every 24 hours. And the most studied circadian rhythm is the sleep-wake cycle. Stages of sleep. Sleep stages are described in terms of brainwave patterns. There are 5 stages of sleep. Stage 1 is the lightest stage, and stage 4 is the deepest sleep. You also have REM sleep. After about 30 minutes of stage 4 sleep, we return to stage 3, then stage 2, and then stage 1 sleep. This takes about 90 minutes. Then another stage of sleep begins. It is called rapid eye movement sleep, or REM sleep. Beneath the closed lids, the eyes move rapidly. Originally, psychologists thought we slept because our neurons disconnected from each other, causing us to simply drift off. In reality, we do not have complete answers as to what causes us to sleep. We do know that the hypothalamus is the control center for our 24-hour rhythm of sleep. The hypothalamus senses changes in light and dark and sends neurological messages to your brain and body that put you to sleep. One of these neurological transmitters is melatonin, a hormone connected to the wake-sleep cycle that builds up while we sleep. The sleep-wake cycle itself is circadian, but we have ultradian cycles during our night sleep. As you relax and try to go to sleep, your brainwaves cycle more and more slowly. And once you fall asleep, you'll go through 4 stages of relatively quiet sleep before you go to the more active dreaming stage. And this is the typical sleep pattern. Most people go through the cycle 5 times in 8 hours. As the night progresses, stage 3 and 4 become shorter, and REM sleep becomes longer. And you have the brain waves shown in circles. That you have alpha waves, which are slow waves of relaxed awake brain, delta waves, which are large, slow waves of deep sleep, and hallucinations, which are false sensory experiences. In stage 1, you will not know the exact moment when you enter it, and it only lasts about 5 to 10 minutes. You're easily awakened from this stage and will probably insist that you were never asleep. And you may report dream-like sensations of falling before being waken up. Stage 2, your brain waves slow down even more. Little brain wave bursts called spindles are common during this stage. The first time you enter this stage, it will last about 20 minutes. And over the course of the night, you'll spend half of your sleep in this stage. Stages 3 and 4 happen after about 30 minutes of sleep. Your brain waves will slow down a lot. Your brain wave cycles are less than 1 cycle per second compared to 15 cycles per second when you first fall asleep. This stage is called the slow wave sleep or delta sleep. The first time you are in these rejuvenation stages, it will last about 30 minutes. Then you hit REM sleep. The previous 4 stages have been part of NREM, or non-rapid eye movement sleep. After you reach stage 4, your brain waves will begin to pick up a little more speed and strength. You'll move back up through stages 3, 2, and 1, and then enter your first period of REM sleep. And REM sleep is a recurring sleep stage during which vivid dreams commonly occur. It's also called paradoxical sleep because the muscles of the body are relaxed, but the other body systems are active. What is the deepest stage of sleep? And that would be stage 4. The importance of sleep and dreams. People need sleep to revive the tired body and build up resistance to infection. Sleep may help people recover from stress and consolidate memories. REM sleep seems to help animals and people learn, remember, and retain information. Most adults need to sleep about 8 hours or a little bit more to feel good and function efficiently. However, most Americans get significantly less than 8 hours of sleep. Oftentimes, we attribute afternoon drowsiness to a big lunch, but really the result of it is sleep debt. Similarly, people say they fall asleep when they are bored. In reality, restlessness is the normal response to boredom, not sleepiness. And there are some effects of sleep loss. It could be fatigue, impaired concentration, a depressed immune system, and greater vulnerability to accidents. In dreams, REM sleep is when we have the most vivid dreams. People dream in color and in black and white, and people seem to dream in real time, but people don't always remember their dreams. Sigmund Freud theorized that dreams reflect a person's unconscious wishes and urges. He also believed people dream in symbols as a way to deal with painful material they cannot otherwise deal with consciously. What we dream. Negative emotional content occurs in 8 out of 10 dreams. Failure dreams. People commonly dream about failure, being attacked, pursued, rejected, or struck with misfortune. And sexual dreams. Contrary to our thinking, sexual dreams are sparse. Sexual dreams in men are 1 in 10, and in women 1 in 30. Despite his theories, there's no solid evidence to support Freud's interpretation of latent dream content. Dreams do, however, vary by age, gender, and culture. Children are more likely to dream about animals that are large and threatening, while adults dream more about pets. Women are more likely to dream about men and women, and men are more likely to dream about men. And many studies have supported the theory that culture plays a large role in dream content. For example, people in Ghana have reported having dreams about attacking cows. In America, we dream about public nakedness, and Mexican Americans typically dream about death. There is strong support for the idea that dreams reflect life events that are important to the dreamer. So you might wonder, why do the dreams you have seem random? Typically, the first dream connects with events from the previous day. Later dreams tend to build on a theme in the previous dream. Oftentimes, the final dream is remembered most vividly, but has very little to do with the previous day's events or events that lay ahead. And here are some dream theories. There's Freud's wish fulfillment, information processing, physiological function, activation synthesis, and cognitive theory. Not everyone believes that dreams have meaning and relate to the day's events. Activation synthesis theory says that dreams result when the sleeping brain tries to make sense of its own spontaneous burst of activity. A dream, then, is the brain's way of making sense out of nonsense. Information processing says an important memory-related function of sorting and shifting through the day's events or the day's experience happens during dreaming. The physiological function says neural activity during REM sleep provides necessary brain stimulation and growth. And cognitive theory says dreams are the embodiment of thoughts. A dream is a pictorial representation of the dreamer's conceptions. When do we have the most vivid dreams? And that would be during REM sleep. And then take a look at some sleep problems. Insomnia is the inability to sleep. The most common type of insomnia is difficulty in falling asleep. Many psychologists believe that the best way to overcome insomnia do not involve medication. There are a lot of remedies which may actually worsen insomnia, like sleeping pills can lead to addiction and prevent REM sleep, and alcohol prevents REM sleep. Psychologists recommend using relaxation techniques, establishing regular bedtimes, and using pleasant images to relax. Nightmares and night terrors. Nightmares are a product of REM sleep. People who are anxious or depressed are more likely to have nightmares. Night terrors are similar to nightmares, but they are more severe, and they tend to occur during deep sleep. You have sleepwalking, where many children walk in their sleep. Most children outgrow sleepwalking as they mature. Sleep apnea is a breathing interruption that occurs during sleep, and about 10 million Americans have sleep apnea. And narcolepsy is a rare sleep problem in which people suddenly fall asleep no matter what time it is or where they are. It's believed to be a genetic disorder of REM sleep functioning. There's also somnambulism, which is sleepwalking. Well, I already mentioned that one. You can walk, talk, and see, but you'll have little or no memory of the event when you wake up. Bruxism, which is teeth grinding. And myoclonus, which is the sudden movement or flinch of a body part occurring in stage 1 or 2. Statistically speaking, the bar graph shows the amount of sleep recommended for specific age groups by sleep experts. Listed below the bar graph are the percentage of people with specific sleep problems. So you guys should be getting 9 to 10 hours a night. What are some of the main types of sleep problems? You have insomnia, nightmares, night terrors, and sleepwalking. And that is it for section 2. Section 3 will take a look at altered states of consciousness.